Our final kit for tonight is the Greenville Liberty Bridge kit from 2025. And listen, as an Indy 11 fan, I like blue on blue. Blue on blue looks good. And I think the little yellow accent in the crest, I think looks good. And it's not too much blue or like random whatever. I think that looks sharp. And I do like the overall color scheme. And it does remind me a little bit of the Triumph's Unity kit, but more done so like Atlanta United's, I'm going to call it Banjo kit, with the 5 stripes right down the middle. This is the type of aesthetic here. So, in which, and I'll do your thoughts here real quick, but this is supposed to represent the ties to the Liberty Bridge. You can really kind of see it up on the shoulders there, and then the waterfall underneath those 5, 5 stripes going down. So it's supposed to be a bridge with a waterfall underneath. At least that's the symbol. So
right, that's the argument. We had the same kind of conversation with the Triumph's Unity kit, where it's supposed to represent this thing, and it's just, I guess it's so abstract that unless you're necessarily from there, you can't really see it. I will say I don't think the pictures help, because looking through all of the pictures, it's hard to see like the bridge part of it. Like you said, it's supposed to be the bridge, just the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to see that in any of these imaging.
Right.
Or images. And it's just a interesting design on the shoulders with, like you said, the 5 stripes. Like, this is a alternate universe Atlanta United jersey. And actually, knowing our friend Gio, he might have had a little say in this because he's an Atlanta United fan. So
that is right, he is.
So I think he put a little touch into this. But I mean, overall though, it's a clean jersey. I really like baby blues on dark blues. Like you said, you like different blues and stuff like that. I really like this specific blue. They pop so well off each other. I've always like they have the best crest in W, in my opinion, because of the like the baby blue popping off the navy and then the yellow flower. I think it would have been cool if the center stripe was that yellow, just one center stripe going down the middle. If that was that yellow, it would have given me a little bit more.
I actually would have liked the center stripes to still be that blue. I think the shoulder stripes should have been the yellow, because you want the waterfall to still be that yellow. I mean that blue, but then the bridge could be yellow.
Yeah, then you could have just had like a yellow golden shower going down the middle. And wait, different subject, different podcast. Check out my romance novel podcast.
Yeah, I fell in love with a kit, man. Help me. Anyways, so you want to hop into how you on your score for this one?
Scores, yeah. Again, same scores, different avenues. Always interesting. Design and aesthetics, I give it 4. I thought this is a really nice looking kit, but honestly, the sleeves, the shoulders, I mean, kind of throw me off because you can't really see what it's going. So it's kind of just random stripes and feels like it's in random spots. It probably looks like the bridge because I kind of ate my words a little bit with the Unity kit. So I'm going to be careful when I'm walking around this. But I just don't necessarily see a bridge so easily. So that's a 4. Authenticity and tradition. I mean, they're doing what Greenville does, and they're finding parts of their city and putting it into a kit. I felt like there was effort to this design, and I feel like they're trying to represent Greenville, which they've always done. Yeah.
Which is what we saw with the Unity part kit. As much as we knew what they were going for, we knew what they were trying to highlight, and we always do appreciate the effort.
Yeah. Visual details and execution. Same thing we talked about earlier. I gave this one a 5. Like, I can't see everything exactly the same, like the way they wanted me to see it, but it's visually appealing. Like it's even on the back, like that little waterfall part on the back collar. It's just a nice little fade touch. I like that. So I feel like they put in the effort and executed it perfectly, in my opinion. I just don't know if the initial design was 100%. Innovation and impact, though, I mean, I'd say give it 3. Overall, I mean, it's kind of a plain navy jersey with Atlanta 5 stripes going straight through the middle. So, like you said, the banjo kit, I never heard that one before. I think I heard guitar kit, but banjo kit kind of feels more Georgia. So yeah, so it's 275 for me. I really like this kit. I don't have a Liberty kit yet. I have a Triumph kit now, but I need to get a Liberty kit, and this might be one that I pick up because I like it.
Well, when it comes to me, as I did say, I do like the overall colors. I like the blue on blue. I think Indy they've leaned into that in recent years. We see our checkers, so I do like that colors. However, I know they're trying to have a bridge idea with that waterfall. I think the idea is there for the 5 stripes down the middle. However, I think if they would have even gone something like what Richmond did with their bridge kits to really show that this is about a bridge, because if you had no idea, and this gets into my other parts here, if you had no idea what this was referencing, no one would know. No one would know from the kit itself what it's talking about.
1000%. Yep.
And so, I think that is important in this conversation when it comes to design aesthetic. We kind of talked about this, and I think its overall design is okay. I think it's a solid 3. You know, it's not anything that's like massive or like way out there. We saw their goalkeeper kits, amazing. That's the sign aesthetic. This is just kind of middle of the road.
Right. I think we need to start adding fun, specific like goalkeeper kits.
Maybe we'll see if we want to put ourselves through more work.
That's a good point.
So design sets, I give it a 3. It's middle of the road. It is what it is. Authenticity, tradition. I know they're going for something that is authentic to them in Greenville, but I don't know that from the kits. And I think that's important. You got to understand, if you're just a local walking through the street and you just see that kit, you don't like, oh, hey, that is the waterfall by Liberty Bridge. I don't know if you can do that. I like the attempt, but I don't think it does well in that regard. When it comes to visual details and execution, you did point out, I think, that little spot on the back, and I do it the different colors. There's just not a lot of detailing. There are stripes. There's no detailing. And I think that's missing from this. So it's a 3 there for me. And animation impact, it's a simple stripe kit with I'm going to call it an outline on the shoulders on both sides. There's nothing innovative about this. It's just a stripe kit. And like we've seen this, as we've also talked about, we've seen it from the banjo kit, essentially from Adidas with Atlanta United. So it's a 2.75 for me. Maybe a little bit more critical all across the board, unlike Fox, who's loved the authenticity, hated the innovation, and somehow we got the same exact score. So 2.75 overall. But if you are looking to pick this one up, I will say, given that this is at a retail value of $89.99, essentially $90, and our kit value score of 2.75. This is a kit value of a 30.56. Definitely on the lower of the middle part of our kit values. So I definitely wait on sale or pick up their home kit in this year.
Well,
or goalkeeper kit.
It is on sale. It's actually $67.49 now.
Gosh, you're right. So with that,
the value is 30.56, but we can see what the like the official value is, but we can see what the sale value is.
And with the sale value, yes, the sale value this ships up to a 47.5. It's definitely if it's on sale, this is definitely a better value for your buck. Still, not quite a instant buy given that kit value and kit store, but it's not a bad pickup. It's also not a great pickup.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of Greenville, their Triumph, the third kit, the maroon with the collar and everything.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one anymore. Yes,
$82.5. Got cheaper.
not tempting enough. Yeah, because they need
No,
that
this is
funds. They,
wow.
they need
Yeah,
them
it's
extra funds
$110.
for that Jaeger cup, man. Pissed off about that.
I know.
So
That was okay. We'll talk about that after.
so that was a Greenville Liberty Bridge kit. I love the effort. I love the idea of trying to tie it to the local community. This looks good and the colors look great. So yeah,